What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ben 10. We are diving into season 3, what I want to say is episode 8 now, and episode 7 was incredible. I mean, it was fun. It was a fun episode. I mean, we saw Ben, Gwen, and Grandpa fight against a weather monster, which was really interesting. Grandpa got a chance to see one of his favorite bands, the Shag Carpets or something like that. And it was a cool episode. And so as we continue through season 3, I'm continuing to see a lot of, similarities with what we've seen and what I really enjoyed in season 2. And even some minor elements dating us back to season 1. I think in episode 7, we actually even saw characters from season 1 that I recognized, from the fisherman to a couple others. And so I'm starting to see the world of Ben 10 start to meld together in a way, where it's like when I first started watching the show, it very much felt like everything was kind of like separate in a way. And so excited for what's coming next, excited for another episode. If you guys are enjoying the content, drop a like on this video. I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for the support and for the love that you guys have shown on this series on YouTube. It's with your passion and your excitement for the series that I continue to be excited about each episode. So thank you guys so much for commenting and dropping some support on the videos. It really does mean the world. I'm loving this show. I'm having a great time with it. Hopefully you're seeing that in the videos. Hopefully you're enjoying it as well. If you want to see the full uncut version of this episode, a link to my Patreon is listed down below as well. Love to have you over there. But without further ado, guys, I hope you brought the popcorn as we jump into season 3, episode 8 of Ben 10. I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea what's happening.
Of the League of Evil Doom Fiends.
The League of Evil Doom Fiends. Meanwhile, you got 4 arms.
You'll not be tossing me out of the game anytime soon, bowling ball bandit.
The Bowling Ball Bandit.
Fiery buddy.
Fiery Buddy. That reminds me of the good old days when I couldn't figure out his name. I called him Heat Wave, Berserker. We got Fluffy Buddy coming in hot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect. I still don't remember a couple of the aliens that we don't see too much.
Uniting to form the Alien Hero Buddies.
The Super Alien Hero Buddies.
Or are those super lame-o versions of your alien heroes?
Oh, they most definitely are.
Someone's paying for this big time.
That's literally Disney anytime they see anything remotely similar to their projects. I feel like Disney lawyers just be looking for reasons to sue.
Cartoon. They have to make me look like a total dweeb. You need help looking like a total dweeb.
Why does that look like Universal?
It's the distributor.
Oh my gosh.
I saw a garage a few
What is it?
blocks back. Let me see.
Nettery Studios?
What about Planetary Studio?
Planetary Studios.
Ben's been bugging me all summer to take him to see Kangaroo Commando. All right, you two get started without me. I'll meet you back here at 4.
Planetary Studios. Okay, this is definitely a play on Universal. I'm sure there's people who felt that about Superman at one point.
He made me want to be a superhero.
There we go. Meanwhile, Ben runs into... Oh, they got cosplays.
Forearms doesn't dance around and fall on his butt like a goof.
Whose forearms? Handy buddy, me boyo.
Handy Buddy. Oh, nah, brother. Oh, nah.
Tim Dean.
I'm gonna need you to change that name.
Have a super alien hero buddy day.
They really did the OGs terribly.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, and this is the guy that copyrighted?
Hey, that's a Tim Dean original.
Wow.
Original. You totally stole your here nose from me.
Here knows.
His name's Heat Blast.
Yeah.
And he doesn't rap when he talks. And why is forearm Scottish? That doesn't even make sense. Something tells me that guy's not too open to constructive criticism. Then
Nah, he just gotta show up.
destructive criticism.
He just gotta show up as Heat Wave. Here we go. It's time to transform. Dude, I will never get sick of seeing these transformations.
Ben?
What? It wasn't me.
No, there's like an actual fire.
Commando. He needs help.
It'd be cool if like Ben could use his heat powers to put out fires.
Who are you?
Wait, what? I was kidding.
Biggest fan? Is that why you're trying to ruin my stunt show?
I
can fix this.
That is embarrassing. He's like, let me put the fire back. Don't worry. Nah, Kangaroo Man is...
It was an accident.
Great show, huh? So realistic.
It's very interactive.
Tim Dean.
What the heck is that? A grapple gun?
Knocked my TV show off the air with that stupid cartoon of his. Now he has to ruin my live show. All right. Now we're giving the public what they want.
He's like, yeah, make it look realistic.
Hollywood.
Every WWE match I've ever seen. Oh, sick. Pyrotechnics. Let's go. He said, run those hands, brother. Not been getting absolutely embarrassed by an actor.
Gonna be Kangaroo Commando's partner. More like his punching bag.
Yeah, or his nemesis.
Kangaroo. I do my own stunts. I even build my own gadgets and special effects.
This man really wrote his whole name down.
That was pretty low, stealing Fiery Buddy to try and save your pathetic stunt show.
Me?
He's like, no, I definitely stole him.
Bury you, and I'll be there kicking in the last mound of dirt.
Super Alien Hero Buddy is a terrible name.
Sure went well. He's just a busy guy. If we want to go on Kangaroo Commando the ride, we should hurry up.
There's got to be a better
Like a mile long.
name for Kangaroo Man. They should have just called him like the Kicker. Dude, do any of you actually like roller coasters? I like have a love-hate relationship with them. I love it when it's over. There's something about the thrill, though, of reaching the peak before the descent.
You could come up with a cool ride like this. Woo!
It's actually kind of insane.
Special effects rock!
No, that's actually legit. I wonder what Ben, you got to transform, my man.
Hello? Good time to go, hero?
It hasn't been 10 minutes yet. Oh, wow.
Kangaroo Commando! Yes!
Kangaroo Commando actually saved the day.
Let's see what we can do about that safety bar.
Oh, no. Where did she come from?
Little help from a friend.
There we go.
Need an extra hand? I got.
There we go. Forearms.
You must be one of those new animatronic devices. Actually, I'm just a kid.
He's like, no,
I've been trying to tell you.
I'm the actual forearms.
These kids need my help.
There we go. Spring into action. No pun intended.
Thanks, Handy Buddy.
Forearm, not handy buddy.
No, it's definitely Handy Buddy. It's officially Handy Buddy from now on. Anytime we see him transform, that's what I'm going with.
Buddy like that.
Sue me.
Nice. What a landing.
Until I caught him putting all my gadgets in his pouch. I go solo.
Marsupial Man.
Why is he so upset? It's not like this is another stunt show.
I'm not sure. I mean, doesn't this whole accident and rescue seem a little, I don't know, convenient?
This was
Almost like it was staged.
someone who wore this ink-stained glove. The kind used by animators. Tim Dean.
Wait, so Tim Dean's the villain?
Glove.
Because he's a crime-fighting genius. And I will be his partner.
I guess it would make sense that he would be the villain. Oh, Ben.
Why would I want to blow up your stupid ride?
So planetary tear it down and build your stupid ride.
Save competition.
I mean, the sketches are, but not the explosives.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually the villain.
The culprit red-handed.
And he's trying to get Tim out of there so he can build his water park.
belong to Tim Dean.
Yeah, just have them try it on.
Hey, whose side are you on?
That doesn't prove anything.
Ben,
Even those weak villains on your old show could have pulled off a better frame job.
got him.
Kitty litterer? That furball doesn't even meow right. Nice going, Gwen. Could have put that slimeball animator away for good if you hadn't opened your big mouth.
Didn't North say he handles all his own special effects? Including explosives?
So,
Oh, see, it was him.
no ever blow up his own ride.
But he's not Kangaroo Commando. Actor who'd do anything to save his show.
Yeah.
An eye on him.
See, I actually agree with Gwen. He's definitely sus.
Take me the animator down. Cause if that's down, I don't know what is.
I can't wait to see Ben actually be wrong. And how he'll handle it.
Right here on the big screens at Planetary Studios Hollywood.
All right, I take it back. Super Alien Hero Buddies is actually, it's catching on. I still think it's a terrible name, though.
Mature stink breath. Look! North is heading for his... Take us down.
I'll land when I'm good and ready.
That's where they'll find all the explosives. Oh, they got lucky. That plot armor is crazy. Having some water there? Where the heck is he running from? Yeah, it's jumping the bushes.
This has gone too far. It has to stop before someone gets hurt.
Oh,
Talking to.
so maybe he's not the culprit either. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best idea.
There's definitely something majorly weird about North. He was having an argument with himself.
Nah, there had to be someone else there, right?
Face it, Ben. Your hero's the villain.
Ladies and
I feel like the plot twist is that it's neither of them.
is proud to present our world premiere episode of...
Okay, it's not him either.
How original. Hanging over a flaming vat of deadly chemical.
We should have known.
Maybe he's really in trouble. Time to
Here we go, Ben. Do the thing. It's definitely Wildvine, though. I'm not gonna lie to you, one of the cleanest transformations.
Oh, man.
I put it up there when he transforms into I would say forearms. What the heck?
How can North be in two places at once?
It's gotta be a stunt double.
So confused.
It's gotta be a stunt double, right? I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense. Meanwhile, Ben was swinging into action.
That is so fake.
No, it's definitely not fake. Real flames, though.
But that...
Which I guess is actually Wildvine's weakness, right? Fire? Wow, somebody really wants to make a movie. I'm sure they probably call him on the other show Tentacles or something.
Mr. North, hang on.
There we go. Come on, Ben.
Please, don't hurt me. I just do
Oh, they got Tim too.
good.
So there's somebody definitely pulling the strings from both ends.
You kidnapped Mr. North?
No, you overgrown weed. He kidnapped me.
That was uncalled for.
Didn't he?
Pity you won't have time to figure it out.
No, there's someone else. The question is, who will Ben save? I wonder if he... Okay, there we go.
Ben, grab Dean. I'll get North.
Gwen could help. Look at Gwen. What? The precision. The accuracy. That was actually insane. But it would be nice if they actually show who the villain is. I need to know.
I regret to inform you of the demise of that has-been Abel North.
And Tim Dean.
Talentless.
He must have taken over the park's master control center. Told him this had gone too far.
Now who is him?
Told who?
Who the heck is that?
Episode 10, the first season, Kangaroo Commando had his brother on. He's...
Oh, twin brother. I guess that makes a lot of sense.
Because he ripped off my idea.
Put them both under.
But he'd come up with anything original in Hollywood.
No,
Now the world will know it.
they can't.
Who the real creator of Super Alien Hero Buddy Adventures really is.
I feel like this is all you probably see in Hollywood. It's just everybody ripping off each other's ideas. Wow, the dude is strong. He took them both like no problem. And suddenly a chase was afoot. That's actually, this whole episode is actually kind of insane. That was easy. Oh no, Ben. You really didn't think this through. I'm surprised Ben is having such a tough time against a non-alien.
Are you okay? Yeah.
But like, fight the bad guy, Ben. Wow. This is actually turning out to be a very interesting scenario.
Looks like I'm not the only one who isn't quite what he appears to be.
He's like, yeah, something like that. Tie him up, Ben. The fact that he would even consider tossing Ben off the roof, insane.
Looks like we both can get the job done, with or without our costume.
There we go. That was a very, I would say, anticlimactic fight, though. Ben definitely should not have struggled against him.
Because Kangaroo Commando has always been a major influence in my work.
Hey, what about me?
Well, at least they finally come to agree.
All's well that ends weird.
And they're still not cutting Ben a check.
Relaxing in a Ben Tennyson kind of way.
Yeah, so semi-chaotic.
There was a toy store next to the garage. Salesman there said these are the hottest characters on TV.
Oh no.
Ben might like them. They reminded me of his aliens.
Handy buddy.
Grandpa!
He's like, you can't support this plagiarism. All right, guys, there you have it. Another episode of Ben 10. I'm not going to lie to you. This wasn't one of my favorite episodes. I mean, it was okay. You know what I mean? I would say, this season has been filled with hits, but, as you would expect, I think it goes without saying there's bound to be a couple misses in there as well. And this episode, it paced itself very oddly. It pinned two writers, artists against each other while revealing towards the very end of the episode that there was someone else pulling the strings the entire time. And even in the fight itself, for Ben to struggle, I think the way that he did just didn't feel realistic to me, given the fact that he's faced off against villains like Vilgax and some other characters. Obviously, once again, the Omnitrix not working. I would say, it was cute back in season 1, and I was hoping that he would master it in season 2. But now we're in season 3, and he's still getting picked with these random aliens. Maybe that's just a kind of theme of the show, and this kind of like funny thing that always seems to happen. These random aliens get picked. But, I would love at some point Ben to have more control and actually get the alien that he wants, because it often feels like these situations are chaotic all on their own. You don't need to throw in a random variable like Ben can't seem to control or get the alien that he actually wants and has to just kind of roll with it. I think that definitely has worked for him in many cases, but I always enjoyed when Ben actually wants, gets the alien that he wants. And I think that the show does that occasionally, but there are times where it just feels like it's happening where he's getting the wrong alien way too often. So those are just kind of my thoughts on it. I think overall this episode was fine. It was all right. It was once again another filler. They took another pit stop to a different location. I think the whole play on Universal Studios was actually pretty fun. And overall, it results in the episode being like, it was all right. It was cool. Anyway, let me know. What are your thoughts on this episode? Did it stand out to you? Was this one of your favorite episodes that I just accidentally kind of dumped on? If so, I do apologize. Again, I didn't hate the episode, but definitely in terms of, my, time watching Ben 10, definitely not an episode I feel like I would, more or less like come back to. But again, that's just my thoughts. I would say I put this on the same tier as like episode 1 of this season, which I felt, you know, the hypnosis episode, which more or less just had moments where it just didn't make sense, you know. But those are my thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Comment down below what you think. Subscribe if you're new here, all the good YouTube stuff. And again, if you want to see the full uncut version of this episode, you're already in the right place. Drop there's a link to my Patreon in the description of this video. Anyway, guys, that's all for me. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.